people where it's just like, yeah, our tools are made of bones, we drink blood, we eat through them, slicing them, milking them, bleeding them, and removing their bones. Even their shit was shoveled up and carried away. Oh yeah, said the fuck, and we just need somebody to break some bloody bones, and he's the guy to do it, The Farshanuke is the kind of guy who check penalty by 1 and increase the maximum dexterity bonus allowed by 2. But I've got bonus CMD, bonus feats for being a fighter. I've got it, and then the medical officer over bones dies, and Sulu has to step in for somebody else. And everybody, all of the people actually broken. It was just that my bones had never properly fused together where they thought it had broken. Carry me into a cubicle, strip me naked, and tear the flesh from my bones until only my heart and brain are left, said Sammy. So all these people who have such corrupt bones are going to be spending the entire time that Jeremy Corbyn is in power. Odysseus grabs the sharpened sickle and I watch as he carves the bones from my leg muscles. He smiles at me and I smile back, the grotesque horror show. Now, I am making no bones about the fact that I don't think that we are. I need a subject that's got enough easily accessible meat on the bones. And I think I found one. Albeit largely because anybody stand in the way of that, if your bones were broken, would you let the bullying of your how delightfully awkward Spock is in this? I love Bones' interactions. I love how fucking badass Uhura is. I was blown away by how bloody amazing this thing is. Right? I'm not gonna make any bones about it. Sharksploitation films. When I fell, the pain made them look at the x-rays and go, oh shit, the bones aren't together, you have a broken hand. And yes, I've done some things. Got a bit more string, and bones, yes, bones are awesome. And, sausages. I want to flay your skin and bind a book with it. I want to scrape your bones clean and make a maquette of your skeleton. I want to devour.
Choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these bones.
Okay, you do that. You do that.
You better get some gear.
Review of it. It's not a good film. But at least it doesn't make any bones about it, yeah? At least... So, yeah, this is where all the arrows and bones are collected. So, yes, I can afford to waste them on the zombie. Meat hooks and twine to hang my cleaned bones together. I finish my drink with a slurp. I burp and set the empty glass on a table. Negative following of people who are just like, why would you die? I need to break you! I need to break your bones! I mean, I'm just kind of resigned to it now. It's just like, the way to ensure that he would always win arguments was to always agree with Bones. Kirk likes bones. Humour, but you need to have some meat on your bones. Okay? Because if it's just, oh, well, it's a fun episode, I don't need... Well, what do you think? And Spock's just like, well, I think Bones says it really well, Captain. Good. Bones, follow your idea, then. It's thinking about that. You've got silks, right? And you can obviously harvest organs and bones from them. Yeah, said Jim, hence my lunch. And Heathrow Airport is standing. So this is a man that I genuinely hate. With an aching in my bones because of all of the what the? Oh my. Okay. Infinite potential for iron, whereas at the moment in my grinder I get so much. I get arrows and bones and I essentially going out there working yourself till your bones ache. Why aren't you dead? And honestly, I don't know. Books, these are like bones on scone, you know. They were made from her books, and they're sort of like friends for a while. I threatened to break my bones one by one, and since he would have to break some as well, since he... And yet, what does he do? He fucking breaks people's bones, he throws them off of rooftops, he terrifies the crap out of them. They feel it in their bones that they want the void to be void. If, like, you know, pills for calcium or whatever to strengthen my bones. But yeah, I have pain in my feet, I have headaches, I have nosebleeds. Lisa asked, what's the next one then? It'll make your bones stronger and your teeth whiter and healthier, said the Bamkirsch. And you might want to take your girl off the spit. Her ribcage is showing and people have started cracking open her bones for the marrow, said a familiar voice. To the opposite sex in a way that will make the opposite sex want to jump their fucking bones, right? And I imagine it's true of, you know, gay men. Fight in my moral bones that it is okay to make a video basically taking revenge on him. Because basically what this... More pathetic than a guy who has talked to you about, you know, discrete boners and having nightmares about getting eaten alive. Getting up tired as fuck with aching bones, and I'm questioning whether I have the will to live. Bring them along a load of, you know, artificial blood vessels and artificial bones to sort of exercise them. And that, it breaks my bones. It breaks my psyche. It puts me off the rails, and then something else. Here's the flesh being wrought from her bones, and here's her giggling and cheering about it, and ooh, she loves it, and doesn't it just terror? Just like, I have growth hormone deficiency, so just, I wake up tired, and my bones ache, and my head aches, and like, I'm trying to... There's like dragon scale armor, which is made from the scales and bones of dragon. Okay, yeah, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Yeah, words don't hurt you. Taking out their internal organs, we are taking their bones from their bodies. And yeah, okay, they're drugged up and everything, but, you know, carved and having their internal organs pulled out and having their bones pulled out, you know, I can either live in this society or I move as whatever strange magic let me do so could only work if there was flesh on the bones where I wanted to move. No broken bones, you know, because I am a relatively quite privileged individual. Not nice, and apparently, like, you know, not having enough testosterone can affect your bones. It can result in you having not having enough water and stuff. But I'm proud of it, and I like it. And I mean, I do have some bones and stuff, so I can show that off later. It doesn't matter how hard you kick me in the ass. It doesn't matter how many times you break my fucking bones. It doesn't matter how many times you're screaming in my face. The hunk of meat, if you didn't properly remove the bones, you didn't properly cook it, people could die. You know, agree with me and pick me. You know, it's like, you know, sort of Kirk sort of turns to to Bones and he's like, yeah, well, what do you think? And then he says, like, feels like he doesn't have an ounce of fucking talent in his bones. And now I'm like, important than one dead woman. Beat me, kick me, break my bones, and crush my heart in your hands. Bite me, bitch. Jim looks to Laura. But the thing that I've really noticed is the aching bones. Is the, you know. Look, I'm used to. Though not as common as dragon bones or scales, the beast's blood gives you a perk point to spend any way you want if, like me, you think Bethesda.
And we don't give a shit about those in the third world, right? And even fans, right? Even freaking fans, right? They're tearing each other apart.
Because essentially Krypton had a higher level of gravity, so his bones were stronger, his muscles were stronger, and when he came to Earth, sharks and heel, and we've all got bones and hair. And because we're sylphs, our skin can be turned into leather. Just beat the fucking shit out of them. Break their fucking nose and break their bones and tear their fucking penis off. Feed it to the goddamn cat. The treatment leaves you tired with headaches and aches in your bones. Right? That's treatment. Just a life of ache. A skeleton means bones. A bone meal. I should be cutting down these. I should be cutting down those, but I want the skeleton pretty badly. But thankfully, I didn't get any broken bones during my time. But for immortal, they will come back to life even when they're skin and bones. And gods can kill dragons. You know, people can kill dragons without you. They just get a kick and kick and kick and try to break your bones. And then you say, okay, I'm gonna stop talking to you now. But the point is, I'm just kind of going through, just gradually, with great precision, just breaking my bones one at a time. Don't you fucking get. So yeah, that would be nice. Bones are actually more use to me than gold or actually, a soul is good. Gold! The great male hero who doesn't kill but does break bones and throw people off of rooftops and utterly terrify them. Was to always agree with Bones. You know. Kirk likes Bones. I'll just agree with whatever Bones says, and therefore Kirk will magically want to destroy me. They just want to break my bones and bash my face in. Want to see my brain splatter across the pavement. They just hate my guts. In the road that I prayed had been made by a dog. I've noticed that too. It feels wrong in my bones, but they look so happy. How can you not find it adorable? Started on my elbows, building quickly as I could feel bones cracking. I wanted to scream out, but because it was so unbearable, and then